Hi there, welcome back to Anatomy Junction. Colon cancer is one of the most common types of cancer, affecting thousands of people every year. And the scariest part is, in its early stages, it often has very subtle symptoms that are easy to overlook. That's why it's so important to be aware of the early warning signs and get checked out if you notice anything concerning. In this video, I'm going to share 5 early signs of colon cancer that you should never ignore. Catching this cancer early is really important, as it dramatically improves your chances of successful treatment and recovery. Real quick before we dive into today's video, if you find this information helpful, make sure to subscribe to Anatomy Junction and turn on notifications so you don't miss our latest videos on important health topics. Alright, with that said, pay close attention. These are the symptoms you'll want to watch out for. Symptom number 1. Changes in bowel habits. One of the first signs of colon cancer that you should watch out for is a change in your normal bowel movements. This could show up in a few different ways. You may start experiencing persistent constipation, frequent diarrhea, or just a general feeling that you're never fully emptying your bowels, even after going to the bathroom. These changes in your bathroom habits are an important red flag because they can indicate the presence of a tumor or growth in the colon that's affecting the normal function of your intestines. Colon cancer often starts by causing blockages or irritation that disrupts the normal flow of stool through the digestive tract. If you suddenly find yourself dealing with ongoing issues like constipation that won't go away, or a feeling of incomplete bowel movements, don't ignore it. These can be early symptoms of colon cancer, so it's crucial to bring it up with your doctor right away. They can order the appropriate tests to get to the root of what's causing the changes in your bowel habits. But also remember that not every change in bathroom patterns means you have cancer. Things like diet, stress, and other gastrointestinal issues can also cause shifts in bowel movements. But if the changes persist for more than a week or two, that's a sign you should get it checked out further. Catching colon cancer early gives you the best chance of successful treatment, so pay attention to any noticeable differences in your normal bowel routine. Symptom number 2. Rectal bleeding or blood in stool. Another early warning sign of colon cancer that you should never ignore is any unexplained bleeding from the rectum or finding blood in your stool. This could manifest as bright red blood that you see in the toilet bowl or on the toilet paper when you wipe. Some people may also notice a darker, tarry color to their stools, which can indicate the presence of digested blood. Rectal bleeding is a serious symptom that requires medical attention, as it can be a sign of an underlying issue like colon cancer, polyps, hemorrhoids, or other gastrointestinal problems. Even if the bleeding is intermittent or seems minor, it's really important to get it checked out by your doctor. Don't assume that the bleeding is caused by something harmless like hemorrhoids. While that is a common cause of rectal bleeding, it's important to rule out more serious underlying conditions. Colon cancer often starts by causing small amounts of bleeding that can be easy to dismiss or overlook. So, if you notice it, make an appointment with your doctor right away. They can perform the necessary tests, like a colonoscopy, to determine the underlying cause and get you the appropriate treatment. Symptom number 3. Persistent abdominal discomfort. Next warning sign of colon cancer that you'll want to pay close attention to is any ongoing abdominal discomfort or pain. This could show up as persistent cramps, gas, bloating, or a general feeling of fullness or discomfort in your belly. Unlike the occasional stomach ache or digestive upset that most people experience from time to time, the type of abdominal discomfort that is usually associated with colon cancer tends to be more persistent and nagging. If you're dealing with regular cramping, bloating, or pain in your abdomen that doesn't seem to go away, that's a red flag you shouldn't ignore. Colon tumors or growths can cause irritation and obstruction in the intestines, leading to these types of persistent abdominal symptoms. And when the cancer is located in the lower part of the colon, near the rectum, it can also cause a feeling of fullness or pressure in that area. But it's important that we also mention that abdominal discomfort can have many possible causes, from dietary issues to other gastrointestinal problems. But if this type of ongoing belly pain is accompanied by any of the other symptoms we've discussed, like changes in bowel habits or rectal bleeding, it's very important to get it checked out. Anyway, moving on to symptom number 4, unexplained weight loss. Unexplained and unintentional weight loss is a common symptom of colon cancer, especially in the early stages. If you find yourself losing weight without making any deliberate changes to your diet or exercise routine, that's a concerning symptom that you should probably look into. Colon cancer can cause weight loss in a few different ways. First, the tumor or growth in the colon may be interfering with your body's ability to properly absorb nutrients from the food you're eating. This can lead to unintentional weight loss over time. Other than that, colon cancer is often accompanied by other gastrointestinal symptoms like nausea, loss of appetite, and changes in bowel habits. These issues can make it difficult to maintain a healthy weight, even if you're trying to eat normally. It's important to note that unexplained weight loss isn't exclusive to colon cancer. It can also be a symptom of other serious health conditions. But when combined with some of the other warning signs we've discussed, like rectal bleeding or persistent abdominal discomfort, sudden, unexplained weight loss becomes an even more concerning red flag. Symptom number 5, fatigue and weakness. The final early warning sign of colon cancer that you'll want to keep an eye out for is persistent fatigue and weakness. If you find yourself feeling constantly tired or lacking energy, even after getting adequate rest, that could be a potential symptom of this disease. This fatigue is often linked to the internal bleeding that can occur with colon cancer. As the tumor or growth in the colon causes small amounts of bleeding, it leads to a gradual loss of essential nutrients and red blood cells. This can result in anemia, which causes ongoing feelings of tiredness and weakness. But just like the other signs, it's important to note that chronic fatigue can have many possible causes, from sleep disturbances to thyroid problems to depression. But when this lack of energy is accompanied by some of the other symptoms we've discussed, like changes in bowel habits or unexplained weight loss, it becomes a more concerning red flag for colon cancer. If you find yourself constantly feeling drained and fatigued, even after a good night's sleep, don't just chalk it up to stress or getting older. Make sure to bring it up with your doctor, especially if the fatigue persists for more than a week or two. They can order blood tests and other evaluations to determine the underlying cause and get you the proper treatment. Remember, catching colon cancer early is crucial for the best possible outcome. So if you're experiencing ongoing fatigue or weakness, combined with any of the other symptoms we covered, be sure to get it checked out right away. Your health and well-being are too important to ignore. So, that was all for this video. If you liked the video, why not like and subscribe? It's sure to help the channel and motivate me to continue doing what I do. If on the other hand, you didn't like the video, please let me know in the comments below so that I can improve my mistakes. As always, you've all been fantastic. Stay tuned for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.